Hello there, Scorpio. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. I know it's been a while. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy to be back. Let's dive into the cards because, listen, we are now back from a long vacation. So we have some catching up to do. So let's get the energies from the card so as to pick up on the messages. And I'm just pulling a card from this main deck. And you have a card here. It says, clean it up. Clean it up. It's a number 21 card. 21 could be significant to you. Just by looking at this card, the energies I'm getting is that there might be some situations or circumstance in your life that you're called at this time to pay close attention to. Might be areas that might gone unseen, or you might overlook it, that might needs a bit cleaning up. We're now in springtime, and persons, depending on where you are, springtime predominantly persons take this opportunity to declutter and to clear out old things and to get rid of old clothing and give away things and stuff like that. But I'm feeling for you, Scorpio, this doesn't have to do with anything outside of self. This has to do within your mind. I'm feeling for some of you, you might be, thinking, having this sort of a negative sort of a thinking. There is there is this sort of a, yeah, he's holding this broom up to the sky, this deer. And I'm feeling it has to do with your mind. Scorpio, I feel like there are some things that is in your mind that you need to declutter at this time, or it behooves you to pay close attention to what is it that you might be thinking about at this time that is absolutely not serving you. Is it that you're talking a bit negatively over your life? Is it that there are certain things, there might be a person or a situation in your life that you're called to get rid of, but you're trying to see the positive side of it, and you try to ignore that this thing is totally not serving you, or this person not serving you, and so on and so forth. And because of that, you need to really clean this person out of your life. You need to clean this thought processes out of your life. You need to clean this attitude out of your life. I know I sound a bit hard, but this is what we do here. And you know that, Scorpios, because for us to rise, we really sometimes have to swallow some hard pills, yeah? And listen, it is what it is. So let's dive in to get a bit more clarification as to what is really going on with this clean up. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, it is something that you're thinking about, some thinking process that you're thinking over your life. That source is really calling you at this time to cease and desist. It's not, it's, yeah, to cease and desist these negative thoughts and negative thinking over your life at this time. Let's get three cards here. Listen, the Wheel of Fortune. I'm hearing that there are changes that needs to be made, and you're called to be in the middle of the wheel, because you see you're the one who have this wheel. I'm picking up the image of a steering wheel, where you have the steering wheel and you're the one that determine whether or not you keep on the straight, or you go to the left, or you go to the right, if you park it or if you reverse. No, this is what is it I'm getting as it relates to this clean it up. And this clean it up is, it sounds like an order. Not true. It sounds like somebody is like ordering you. Spirit is ordering, like clean it up. It's like when I was younger, and back home in Jamaica, I'm from the Caribbean. Clean up the mess. Clean it up. You make it. You clean it up. So it could be a situation where in which you might have find yourself in a position where you took the steering wheel and you found yourself in that position because it's of your effort. No, it is time for you to clean it up. And maybe it is that you try to avoid it. And maybe you try to clean it up. You try to clean it up, Scorpio, but you kind of sweep it in the corner and you try to leave it alone or sweep it under the carpet and leave it alone. And you're saying to yourself, you're going to deal with this situation at a later date. But I'm feeling like when you clean these people, places, or things or thought processes out of your life that is not serving you, then whatever it is that is rightfully in alignment with you will present itself. Let's get two more cards out here. Two more cards. Tower in reverse. Do not avoid this. Do not avoid this, Scorpio. Do not avoid this that you have to do as it relates to this cleaning up. Some people you just have to take yourself away from them. Some people you just have to set some healthy boundaries and be very radical about it. Yeah, this is what I'm getting. So predominantly, I'm feeling like it's something you're trying to hold on to somebody, a situation that is totally not serving you, and you try to talk yourself out of not getting rid of the situation or circumstances or this compromise. We have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is balanced in his emotions, but he rule with a iron cup. And he's giving you something to drink that it might be bitter to the mouth, but sweet to the belly. What that means? That means that, when you get medicine, you get herbs and sort of, you might have an ailment, you might have a sickness, you might have something going on with you. And I'm into herbs. And the herbs, the bitter the herbs, is the more potent it is, the more strong it is to eradicate whatever it is, depending on what it will really call for the type of herbs. But nonetheless, the bitter the herb, as it relates to the situation that you have to take, is the more potent and strong is it. So sometimes if the herb is extremely bitter, the portion of it that you have to take is very minuscule. In comparison to a next herb that is very, mild in taste. Yeah. So this King of Wands is saying, listen to me now, Scorpio, my divine, beautiful Scorpio. Get a hold of your emotions at this time. Take this cup and acknowledge that you need to address this issue as it relates to cleaning up what is it that is not serving you anymore. So for some of you, it could be as simple as, listen, you want to lose some weight. Might be your spirit is just saying to you, take some radical action. I'm not telling you to throw all your clothes out. I'm not telling you to throw your clothes out. But get rid of some of them big clothes where, that is not going to encourage you to lose the weight. I remember my sister wanted to lose weight. She's something else, but I admire her for that. My sister she had some jeans to the side that she was wearing, and she went to the store. She got paid, and she went to the store and purchased some skinny jeans, some very small jeans. And she said, and she said to herself, listen, the reason behind all of this is for me to really be dedicated and very disciplined in losing the weight, because I am not going to allow my money that I used to buy these pair of jeans to go to waste. They have to I have to wear them. Like she said, I have to wear them. So it could be something like that where you're called to get rid of certain things that is not serving you. And she did lose the weight, if you want to know. She did lose the weight and look good and look like, not that, I have gone some weight, put on some weight, and me telling you, I love it. Can I tell you? I love every stages of me. Me love it, but me know say at some point, I know that at some point I gonna want to slim down again, and no problem. So there is some things in your mind. I'm feeling it's more up in your mind where it say clean it up. And I'm feeling like source is ordering you at this time to pay close attention to areas in your life that needs to be cleaned up, to eradicate, to get rid of, to put some healthy boundaries, to really be disciplined about, to really be a go-getter, to just do what you have to do unapologetically. Yeah. So let's get a couple of cards out here for the wheel. So the wheel of fortune now, where they're coming in, as I'm thinking, is listen that whatever it is that you do as it relates to this cleaning up activity, getting rid of, setting healthy boundary, is going to, accelerate you moving into in a direction that really serve you. And this can result in the card don't even want to get up. Six of Swords. Now, the Six of Swords is this person moving forward with just the shirt on his back and moving forward, knowing and learning his or her lessons. Those swords represent lesson learned. What did I say? You're called to move forward. You're called to clean up some areas in your life that is going to accelerate you to moving forward into something that will serve you. Maybe it's going to you getting rid of this person, it's going to free you up for this soulmate, divine, masculine and feminine to come into your life. Yeah, don't avoid this because we have the Tower in reverse. Look here. We have the Wheel of Fortune and we have the Wheel of Fortune coming in to clarify the Tower in reverse. Do not avoid the tower. Let the tower fall. Do not avoid cleaning up things that you need to clean up because this is going to lead you to the wheel of fortune. We have it here twice. You are the one that might be, stagnating your forward movement as it relates to, coming into alignment with the abundance, with the love, with clarity, with everything that serves you. So you're called to clean up some areas in order for you to come into some sort of an alignment. Yeah, we have the King of Cups here. We are saying like the King of Cups is a king. It's a king, first of all, but it's not just any king. It's a king that is emotionally balanced, that thinks logical to some respects, knowing that, listen, I have to be balanced in emotion. This and this has to go, that and that can stay. Listen, we have the Six of Pentacles here. Yeah, coming in to clarify the King of Cups. I'm looking at the scale here. You see that scale? So it's the balancing out of energies coming in with the King of Cups. And this is why I'm feeling like it's the mind, balancing of your emotions. Don't get so, um, you know, hmm, don't, and I'm feeling like to some respect you might get angry. You're getting angry with yourself because you're not seeing where you're taking the opportunity to address certain things. And this is why you're called to not avoid doing what is it that you need to do so as for you to move forward, so as for things to be balanced out at this time. Let's get a card from this and then we close out. Too many cards, just want one card source for my beautiful divine Scorpios. Let's see, one card, final card for my Scorpios as it relates. Moving on. Six of Swords, moving on. Time to move on, Scorpio. Time to get those areas in your life clean up, in your mind clean up. Maybe you have to release some sort of a emotional experiences that you have gone through. People might have done you wrong, come up against you wrongfully. Release them not for their sake, but for your sake, in order for you to accelerate into the energies of your wheel of fortune coming into balance, Scorpio. This is what source is asking you for you to do at this time. Yeah. Tell me if it resonates.